And then Bex, just if anything happens with the sound, if my voice goes out or the music or anything, just put it in the chat because I won't be able to hear you in my headphone. Thank you so much. Okay, so Body Temple Dance, welcome. So I just want to give you an idea of what to expect today, and then we'll kind of sink into our opening practices, and then we'll get moving. So what Body Temple Dance is a mixture of somatic therapeutic movement and ecstatic dance, and it also very much comes from a tantric yoga and all sorts of yoga lineage. It was created by my teacher, Adriana Rizzolo, and I took the training this summer, and it really changed a lot for me. It really shifted the way that I relate to my body. It gave me more resources for how to move energy and how to move emotions in my body. And the best part is that you don't have to be good at dancing to do it. You don't have to have any experience. There's no choreography. It's very much about getting in touch with your body, getting in touch with the sensations that you're feeling, and coming into more presence. Because a lot of us, we spend a lot of time on devices, on the internet. It's easy to go into disassociation or numbing or freeze or flight, fright, all these responses because the world is overwhelming. We have nervous systems, we have trauma, we have all this stuff. So the invitation of Body Temple Dance is to gently help you open your body, open your energy, in order to, again, feel alive, feel present, feel connected, and have fun while doing it. It's meant to be both therapeutic and fun, and really lift you up. So in a moment, we'll do a little bit of breathing, a little bit of meditating to kind of arrive to this space. I'll talk a little bit about our themes, and then we'll get moving. When we do start the motion practice, a few things to keep in mind. Number one, everything is an invitation. So I'm, holding space for you all, but you are the expert and the sovereign ruler of your own body. So listen to yourself, listen to your needs. If you know that you have injuries or preferences or anything, or if you just need to take a breather, just give yourself whatever you need. And then the other invitation is to kind of like play with your growth edge. So especially if you feel like awkward or self-conscious, just like pushing on the edges of that, kind of like unraveling that to kind of open into the, the joy and the fullness that you can feel from moving your body without reservations, without that self-consciousness. If you're here live, you don't have to look in the mirror. You can turn around, you can face the art. Like if you do want to look in the mirror, you can play with it. Like really, there's so many invitations here. But the invitation is to kind of keep moving the whole time, even if it's just gentle motion. If anything is too much for your body, you can stay seated, modify the motions. You can lay down on your back, modify the motions. You can close your eyes and visualize yourself, following the prompts, or, you can just do something totally different. I will not be offended. I don't care if you do something totally different. That is all good. Again, I'm holding the space, I'm holding the invitation. And so throughout, we will be dancing, but I do invite you to continue checking inward, continue checking in with whatever is arising within you. And it might be great and it might be heavy. We're doing heart work today. The heart is a beautiful and a tender place. So just, knowing that we don't have to be perfect, we don't have to be happy, we don't have to be anything at all. We just get to be ourselves in this space. So those are the main invitations. Any questions before we get started? Okay, cool. All right, so I invite you to come to a comfortable seat. And you do want to just do a little wiggle here, you can, and then bringing yourself to stillness, closing your eyes if that feels safe and available for you. Just letting yourself take some gentle breaths here at first, seeing if you can do a little bit of a body scan. Just noticing any energies, any tension, any emotions that you can kind of detect right away that you're carrying, that you're arriving with here today. And in a moment together, we'll do 3 deep inhales with big exhales out of the mouth with the intention of just releasing any stress in the morning, anything that happened today that you just want to release into the universe and clear from yourself to prepare for this practice. So taking a deep breath in, big exhale out of the mouth. Beautiful. Yeah, if you want to make any sounds or sighs, go for it. Take another deep breath in. Big exhale. Awesome, awesome. One more deep breath in. And breathing out. Beautiful work. Coming back to gentle, easeful breath. Noticing right away if anything has shifted in your body. I'm going to invite you to place your hands on your lower belly and any place that feels comfortable, whether that's hands stacked or hands across the belly. And so my teacher, Adriana, teaches this 3 hearts practice that comes from her Tantra lineage. And what that means is just, you know, there's so many different ways of looking at the body and looking at the energy in the body. But one way we can look at it is these 3 hearts, or these 3 energy centers. One is located in our lower belly, near our sacral chakra, also known as the Hara center, the lower dantian, depending on which culture we're looking through the lens of. So in a moment, we're going to practice just breathing into our 3 hearts. So the first one is our lower belly, the middle one is our heart, and the upper one is going to be our third eye. So starting with your hands here in the lower belly, just beginning to intentionally take some deep breaths into the space, letting your belly expand out, feeling your hands move, and then letting your belly release with your exhale, feeling your hands move back towards the center of your body. So just in your own time here, taking some deep breaths here, beginning to activate this Hara center, this lower heart that's closest to the earth, activating the place where your original life force, your original chi is, connecting you to your sense of creativity, to your sexuality, to your sense of aliveness. As you send the breath into your lower belly, imagining, envisioning that you are sending life force there, that you are waking up this part of your body, activating it. Welcoming it into the room with you. Seeing if you can sense any warmth here as you continue to breathe in. Maybe if it feels good, you can rub your hands on your lower belly, kind of just moving around. Again, bringing some physical warmth here, some physical activation. And just imagining that your hands are just vessels and transmitters of love. So just rubbing love itself into your belly. Just thanking it for being here, for helping you to eat and live and digest, helping you to process emotions. Again, connecting you to your sense of creativity, sexuality, pleasure, just all the wonder of a world that lives here in your lower belly. All right. And bringing your hands, lifting up your hands and shifting them to your heart space. So placing them anywhere on your chest or your heart, anywhere that feels good. And here, beginning to breathe deeply into your heart space as well. So the breath can fill the belly, and then after it fills the belly, feeling it fill the chest. And again, just very consciously directing your breath into your heart space. Letting it move hands for the inhales and the exhales. Again, envision sending life force here into your heart space. activating your heart, waking it up, getting it ready for this heart-centered movement practice. Okay, and again here, if you want to rub your hands or massage anywhere on your heart, your chest, everyone's eyes are closed, so you can touch yourself in whatever way feels good. No one's watching. Just really giving yourself the kind of love and nurturing touch that your heart is asking for right now. And continuing to breathe while you do that, your breath helping to integrate this outer experience with this inner experience. Right, and shifting your hands one more time. So here you have a choice. You can either bring your hands to a prayer at your third eye, or you can place your hands over your forehead or over the front and back of your head. So we're making contact with our third eye, whether that be through a prayer position or whether that be through placing the hands over the third eye. And so we're going to envision, sense, or imagine sending our breath up to the third eye. So this will be the most challenging one. So letting your breath fill your belly and your chest. And then with the inhale, imagine breath going up to your brain as well, to your third eye, waking up your sight, waking up your beautiful brain cells, all of those neural connections that helps you think and process and see, waking up your own intuition. So this is your upper heart, your upper dantian that's connected and highest to the heavens. So connecting you to all the support above. All right, and then again here, just moving your hands around your forehead and your head. If you want to like scratch your hair or your head, you can, or kind of comb back with your fingertips or anything that feels good. We're waking up our skin, waking up our energy channels, bringing some warmth and some life up to our beautiful brains. When that feels complete, bring your hands back to the heart, one stacked on top of the other. And so today we are focusing on the heart as the energy center that helps us to feel deeply, that helps us to feel love, that helps us to feel grief, that helps us to feel all sorts of emotions that make up the beautiful spectrum of being human. And so here, feeling this connection to your heart, having activated your heart with your breath and your hands, in your mind's eye, just touching in with your heart space, asking your heart what it looks like right now, not literally, but just seeing if there's any image, any scenery, any colors that you can see in your mind's eye when you connect to that heart space. And again, there's no wrong answer. And knowing that whatever comes up, whether it's an image, a scene, an object, a plant or flower or color, just knowing that that is the right thing for this moment. And before we shift our hands and begin to move towards the movement practice, just taking a moment to dedicate this practice today to your own heart, to dedicate this practice to your growth, to your healing, to your wholeness, to whatever your heart needs, whether that's ecstatic expression, whether that's grief and tears, whether that's just motion and shaking off the cobwebs, just dedicating this movement practice to your heart space and to nourish it in whatever way it needs today. All right, so when that feels complete, you may drop your hands and open your eyes, coming back to circle. How's everyone feeling right now? Good. Okay. All right, so went kind of over time, so I'm not going to do my whole talk, but it's fine. Today's more about the motion than the talk. The only thing that I'm going to say is that, yeah, I truly believe that love makes the world go round, and I don't think that that means romantic love only, and I don't think that that means familial love only. I think that love is a vibration. I think that love can be synonymous with spirit, can be, love is intermingled with the universe, and we're all part of the universe, and we're all part of spirit and God and however you want to name it. So the more that we're able to cultivate love, the more that we're able to nourish our hearts, the more that we're able to shine our love out into the world. And the more we're able to do that, the more we're able to literally spread the love and help, everyone else to feel the love as well. So that's a very simplistic way of saying just like this whole practice is for the love. So just connecting to that sensation within yourself. And in any of the songs that we might hear today, if we're talking about love or lovers or anything like that, imagining that you are the lover, like you are the lover and the universe is the lover and you are the universe. So we're not thinking about like other people or other partners or anything else that would complete us. We are thinking of ourselves as complete, and we're thinking of ourselves as these complex beings with different qualities and masculine, feminine, of in between, of everything. Like we are literally everything. So just dancing to yourself as the lover and dancing to the universe as the lover, and just trying to move from the heart today as much as possible. So I'm going to be giving you prompts to, physically open your heart space, but also just keeping that intention of literally moving from your heart and letting your heart guide you as well. All right, any questions before we get started? Okay, cool. So I gotta get all this music synced up. This is the pivotal moment. This is what I did all my sound checking for. So let's get it all going. All right, you doing good there, Bex and Reese? Yeah, awesome. Cool. Let's get this going. All right, we're taking a quick bathroom break. So if anyone else needs bathroom break, go for it. Otherwise, if you're online, if you do have a yoga mat or just a cozy place on the floor, you are welcome to move to the floor for a seated stretch. But if you prefer to stay in your chair for a seated stretch, that's okay as well. I'm on the floor, so it's up to you where you want to be. Prep the music. So that hopefully, All right, so just while we're waiting, if you do want to start stretching or moving, you totally can. And then we'll all start together in a sec. All right, see if I can sync up this music. There we go. Wish me luck. Okay. Okay. All right, so coming to your seat, if you're on a cushion, you can stay on a cushion if that feels good. You can come to cross-legged if that feels good for you. All right, so again, just arriving to your body, and we'll start by making some gentle circles of the neck. Any way that feels good. Again, everything that I will offer is an invitation, and it's up to you if you want to take these invitations or not. But if it feels good, making some gentle circles with your neck. Remembering to breathe while you do this. All right, and then if it feels good, maybe like reaching the arms up long, maybe grasping them, maybe going from one side to the other, creating some space in the ribs. That's going to help us open up the heart today. Again, remembering to breathe while you do this, connect into your breath. It's within your practice and desire, maybe bringing one hand to the floor, reaching the other hand in that same direction overhead. So again, getting deep into that rib stretch, balancing out on the other side. Letting it feel really good and delicious here. And if you'd like, you can take your arms behind and clasp your fingers together and really shine that heart forward, maybe doing a little wiggle if that feels good, a little conscious, slow opening of the heart space, opening of the shoulders, and again, breathing deeply while you do this. All right, releasing that, maybe just like shaking out the arms a little bit. You can bring your hands to your knees and we'll start doing some hip circles, focusing on moving from that lower heart center that we worked with. So moving from the hip in this way. If that feels good and safe within your body, opening up the hips, opening up the sacral center, changing directions, balancing out. Staying connected to your breath, we are slowly warming up our bodies and welcoming our bodies into this movement practice. Right, coming to a pause, and we're going to do the same thing, but we'll keep our hands here, this time moving out from chest and having that be our focus. So again, we're doing this opening and closing of the heart space, this expansion and contraction, creating direction, balancing out here. All right. So you can come back to stillness, and then we're going to take about the next 45 seconds to transition to stand. So if you want to do some cat-cows on your hands and knees, if you want to do a downward dog, or if you just want to stand up and stretch, totally up to you, but taking about 30 more seconds to gently transition to standing. Again, however feels good for you and your body, exactly where you're at today. Arriving to stand here. And so we're going to begin our orienting practice. So what this means is we're actually going to walk around the room wherever you are in your space, and just, I'm going to stay here so that people online can see me, but I encourage you all to move around. And basically the practice is just taking slow, conscious steps, connecting with your feet on the earth, and just looking around your space. So we want to orient here. So what that means is finding something beautiful to connect to. There's beautiful paintings in here, so it's not hard, but finding something that brings you pleasure. So if anything happens, if you feel overwhelmed at any point, you can just come back to that and orient to that. So moving around the space, walking in different directions. So just moving around, and again, we are orienting to our body. You're also welcome if you'd like to begin rubbing your body with your hands while you're walking. So maybe rubbing down your arms. Again, welcoming the body into presence here. You want to rub on your chest or your belly or your hips, whatever feels good. Welcoming your body, inviting your body to begin to open, to feel safe here. You want to bring in any small stretches here as you walk, maybe kind of, again, stretching the arms, opening the sides of the ribs. Right. So keeping this motion, so we're going to keep moving around the space. Begin to invite in some small circles into your body. So you can circle your feet and ankles. You can kind of just take your time, moving slowly. We are unwinding. So we are opening, again, opening our bodies and inviting them to begin to feel. So bringing these circles again in your feet and your ankles. Beautiful work, everyone. Bringing those circles up to your knees. Letting it be fun, where you can start, the dancing a little bit. Again, we're doing this slow warm up, but let it be fun. Let it feel good. Bringing those circles up to your hips as well. You want to make wide circles if that feels good. You can totally make wide circles with your hips. That is inviting for you. And again, activating that sacral center. Bringing those circles up to your torso, your belly. Letting it be kind of a wiggle, letting it be imperfect, asymmetrical. Letting it just begin to open, and again, changing directions, looking at different things, mapping new neural pathways in the body, in the brain. All right, and bringing those circles up to your heart now, welcoming the heart to the party. This is the heart party today after all, so bringing in the guest of honor, bringing some big heart circles in whatever way feels good. You can bring the arms into it as well, bringing these circular motions to the hands, the wrists, the elbows. Yeah, beautiful work, everyone. And the shoulders as well. You can play with different levels if you want to go low, if you want to go high. Your body, your party, whatever feels good for you. Beautiful. Letting yourself really flow with these circles in whatever way feels good. Then we are releasing the self-consciousness. We're releasing the limitations. And we're opening to pleasure. We're opening to what feels good, to what the body wants. Letting the body speak today. All right, so keep these circles going. And as we keep these circles going, I'm gonna invite you to bring a little bounce into the body. So keeping the feet on the floor, letting the knees kind of bounce, and breathing deeply here. So if you wanna make any sighs or loud noises or wild noises, just let it all out. Letting that bounce get deeper, maybe bringing the shoulders and the arms into the bounce, maybe letting the knees go deeper if that feels good. Beautiful, everyone. Yes, I love it so much. All right, so continuing to move around the space, moving somewhere different, moving and grooving, changing directions. Yes. So keeping that bounce. beginning to move around. Playing with letting your heart lead. So physically moving from the heart, letting your heart guide you forward. Yeah. Maybe like doing this little motion, like clearing out space for your heart, clearing the path, like you're swimming and clearing a space forward for your heart to shine through. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, letting it be really silly and wiggly and fun. Yes. Yes, I love it so much. Maybe sitting in tickle, maybe just doing whatever feels good. Remembering to breathe or sigh or make noise. And checking in with your body, checking in with your heart, seeing what's coming up here, loving it, holding it with compassion. Again, if anything feels overwhelming in your body or your emotions, reorienting, coming back to something beautiful in your space. We're at maybe about like 70 or 80% effort. We're not all the way, but we're really ramping up, warming up, getting our blood moving, our heart pumping our blood through the body, bringing this emotional awareness, this energetic awareness everywhere in our bodies, connecting us all. Beautiful work, everyone. Keep going, keep it up, keep the energy up. Keep it going. All right, so keep moving as we transition songs here. All right, so for this next song, I want to invite you to take the shaking even deeper. So shake out your hands, shake out your elbows, shake out your arms. We're going to get up to we're going to ramp up to like 95% effort here. So really getting into it, letting the shakes really be strong. We're shaking off whatever is blocking our heart, whatever old stagnant energy. We're ready to let go. We're activating our wildness, our beautiful wild heart, the fire within us. Yes. It might feel good to stomp your feet. That feels good. Yeah, just letting yourself get primal and wild. Yes. Again, making any noises, anything that comes to you that feels good. So we're shaking, we're dancing, kind of bringing all of it into here. And again, we're ramping up the energy to about 95%. And keeping moving around the room while you do this, changing directions, going somewhere new. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. You can make animal claws and go. Seriously. Let out that inner beast. We associate the lion with heart medicine, so maybe connecting to your inner lion, to your Leo placement, bringing up that lion. Okay. Yes. And those feet, really have fun with it. Ever kind of sway your feet one move. Maybe playing with some more heart opening here with different ways you can move your arms. As you continue thumping, grooving, and moving. Beautiful work, everyone. Keep up the energy. Beautiful. Got one more active song. You can take a breath. All right, this one is all you, totally freestyle. Whatever you want to do, you can drink your water, catch your breath. And then this is our last very active song. So up to you how much energy you want to go to, but you're invited to go all the way to 100%. Yes, I love it. Beautiful, everyone. Really letting the heart shine, letting the heart lead, listening to it, where it wants to go, how it wants to stretch and expand and feel. Again, this is your body. If you want to touch your body, if you want to mess up your hair, if you want to open up your energy channels on your skin, all up to you. Yeah. Playing with becoming very loose, like one of those wiggly guys in the car salesman parking lot, wiggling. Doing what it feels like to be super floppy. Playing with that. Beautiful, everyone. We've got a minute and a half left. This is our last active movement, so really let yourself go for it all the way. Bring your heart to the party. Beautiful work, everyone. Letting it feel so good and delicious and pleasurable. Yes, so good. Couple seconds here. Any last big motions you want to make? Bringing your hands to your body, anywhere on your body, walking around the room. Keep moving. We're gonna cool down while we keep moving. Feeling your heart beating, feeling your beautiful, vibrant, powerful heart. So sorry, we're out of water. All right. For this last couple minutes, for this song, I want you to really do a seductive dance for yourself. Again, you're the lover, you're the love, you're the baby, and just really dancing like it's just you and your damn self. If it feels better to close your eyes while you do that, you can. If you want to look at yourself, you can. It's totally your choice, but getting sexy, sensual for yourself, if that feels good. And if it doesn't feel good, you don't have to go there. It's totally your choice. But we are celebrating the miracles of our body, our miraculous self. We're still dancing, we're just slowing down. Like we're in a Beyonce music video. Like a really artistic, moody one. Again, letting it just feel really good. It's just for yourself. You are the lover. You are the universe. Beautiful work, everyone. Again, bringing the heart to the party, bringing the hips to the party. In whatever way feels good. All channeling Beyonce levels of confidence right now. We are that girl, that one, that sexy, confident human. Your body. Transition back to your mat. Take your time making it to get there. Amazing, beautiful. So everyone's gonna meet laying on their backs, on their mats. If you'd like to receive Reiki, hands-on healing in the room, raise your hand. Cool, okay. So yeah, making your way to your backs. Allowing yourself to settle. If there are any stretches or anything that you want to take here, and go for it. Or just making your way to stillness. Making your way to lay down, or yeah, that feels good. All right. Yeah, again, if there's any stretches here, do that. And then when that feels complete, placing your hands back on your body, maybe one hand on your heart, one on your belly, if that feels good. And again, feeling into your heart space. Yeah, feeling the heartbeat, feeling your breath and your lungs, and the heat and the sweat if it's there. Miracle. here, connecting to your heart space again. And this time, if it has a message for you, if there's anything your heart wants you to know about how to better tend to it, nourish it, anything you can do to help your heart find joy and pleasure. Just listening here. Breathing, listening to your heart. After you've received your heart's message, that feels complete, you can let that go. Just the song sinking into a space of gratitude. So feeling gratitude for your heart, letting your heart send gratitude right back to you. Feeling this loop, this circle of gratitude. Continuing to breathe here, feeling that gratitude still holding you, still holding your heart. For this last minute, it feels inviting. I welcome you to sing this mantra along with the recording. Within me is boundless love. I'll sing with you in a second, and as you do so, let it radiate and vibrate through your heart. Within me is boundless love. Within me is boundless love. Within me is boundless love. boundless love within me. His boundless love within me. His boundless love within me. His boundless love. Letting that boundless love fill you. Letting yourself feel it moving through your body. And we're going to begin to gently wake ourselves up, coming back into our bodies and coming back to meet in circle. Take your time if you want to rub your body or stretch your body or do anything to help you come back. And we'll all meet back in our seats in our own time. I'm going to stop the recording here and do a closing off